As I am told, to improve English language, to become fluent in English language, I have to practice, I have to speak in English language. But whenever I sit to practice, whenever I sit to speak in English language, at that time words do not come to my mind. Sometimes I do not understand why does it happen to me. It is just because lack of vocabulary, or just because I'm afraid to make mistakes. Do you even have the same question? If you have, then in today's video I am going to tell you how to improve vocabulary and how to overcome the fear of making mistakes. So without making delay, let's get into the video. As I always suggest that to improve English language, to improve your vocabulary, you should read as much as possible. If you are a beginner, then you should only concentrate on reading. That's how you can improve your vocabulary. But what happens when we sit to read, if there is any story, any biography, autobiography, at that time we get interest in that thing and just read and read and read. But at that time we do not understand, we do not take notice of that thing which is important to improve this language. So to improve English language, what should we learn? See, we need to understand that while reading we are understanding how language is written. If you are not able to understand this thing, then you are not going to improve this language, you are not going to speak this language. If you are just getting what is there in that extract. See, we all are able to get English language very well. We are able to understand it. But when it comes to speaking, we are not able to speak this language. So what you have to do that, I always suggest you should read only small passage. You just do not need to read the whole story, read the whole chapter. Always read small passage, and while reading that passage you have to take notice of those words which you are unaware of, and always make sure that you are understanding how language is written, each and every word. Suppose there is one sentence. He was told by his teacher that he should not make fun of his classmates. So this is the one line, this is the one sentence. What you have to do that, as we all have our smartphones, now we have to make use of our smartphone. Just go to Google and just type this simple line, simple sentence, and just search for its meaning in our mother tongue. First thing which we have to do that is this. And after understanding its meaning, understand each and every word, like its helping verbs, pronouns, everything you need to understand. And after understanding it, as you have an idea that what's its meaning in your mother tongue, now you have to make such a kind of sentences, different sentences by yourself. And that's how you can make use, using such a kind of sentences in your spoken English. So that's how even you can improve your vocabulary. With this only one sentence, you are not understanding how language is written, but you are also learning new words, and that's how you can improve vocabulary. If you ask me, I improved my vocabulary like this. I always say that I used Google, only this application, to improve my vocabulary. I had a dictionary, but I didn't use that dictionary because it was so hard. Whenever I encountered new word, I didn't do anything, I just learned that word and made use of that word in my spoken English, and that's how I improved my vocabulary. You have to use the same method to improve your vocabulary. And another thing is how to overcome the fear of making mistakes. Actually, what happens, where we live, there people do not use this language, English language, and that's the main reason we are afraid to speak English language before anyone. And that is also one reason we are not improving English language. So what you have to do that, whenever you are alone at home, or whenever, now you just need to do one another thing, that is stop looking for anyone to practice your English. You yourself is enough. I always say that, as I practiced with myself, you can even practice with yourself. You just have to talk to that thing which is before you. Suppose there is a wall before you, now you have to talk to that wall. Don't worry, make mistake, you have to make mistakes to improve this language. Now what you have to do that, you just do not need to look for any topics at all. What you have to do that, just recall your any past memory, any incident. which happened to you. Suppose once you were in your school, there were some of your friends, you were doing something and something happened. So, like this, you have to tell to that wall. You have to describe the whole incident. What had happened? What did you do in that situation? How were how people were reacting? What was each one's reaction? Each and everything you have to describe to that wall, and that's how you can overcome the fear of making mistakes. I I have told the same method which I used to practice my English, as I have told that there wasn't a single one with whom I could practice. Then I practiced like this. I remembered, I recalled all those memories which had happened to me, all past memories, and I used those memories to practice my English. And you can even practice your English using your past memories. So, this is the one method which I used to practice my English, and I hope this method will even help you to improve your English, to practice your English. If you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel, and thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you so much.